Yep. Yep. All right. Sounds good. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Make sure you guys are playing nice out there. All right, so the volume's nice up in my thing, so like I could turn it up as loud as I want, but I also want to be able to hear myself talk. So, all right, where'd you get this? This is available right now on Xbox, which is pretty dope. It must be a relatively new edition. I've never played the game. I've only seen it played in a couple of different formats. Obviously seen it referenced from Timbuktu and back on Reddit and Tumblr. And we're going to see what this game's all about. So, coming in 5x5, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, KJ. Appreciate that. All right, kids. Let's play some games. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and then Trials and Tribulations. I'm digging the soundtrack. You have to scream objection. Objection! How'd that sound? Did I blow you out? I don't think I did. I think I did it right. Like, go away from the microphone when I had to do that. I feel like that was a good idea. By the way, for the people who don't know, there is oh, you guys both know that there's a t-shirt giveaway. That was perfect. All right, fantastic. I'll just go. Yeah, all right, cool. Here we go. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. Let's go. Somebody's holding a bloody something. Oh no! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. The controller actually vibrated there. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Who's that guy? I'll make it look like he did it. That was perfect. All right, I gotta find a way to put you guys up so I can see chat instead of looking all the way down like that. Hold on a second. You just hold on one cotton pitten second. August 3rd. That was me and my ex-wife's anniversary. Go figure. Let's see. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. I imagine Kelly. No, actually, boy, am I nervous. Hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. That sounds bad. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Not the sparkle eyes. Not the sparkle eyes. Nick. Hey there, Larry. His name's Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me, Nick. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Innocent sparkle eyes, absolutely. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Yeah, keep showing that bloody head. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the Butz. It's 20 years since I've known him. It's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and that I owe him, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Alright, 10 a.m. Still the same courthouse. Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during the trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That would be Mr. Larry Butz. I figured that one out. Mushroom Girl joined. Hello, Mushroom Girl. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine. Now, next question. This is a murder trial, so tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read over the case report cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you sure you're up for this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the right bumper to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. What the heck? Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Here we go. Cindy. Her name is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. BRB, good food. Do it. Correct. Now tell me, what's the cause of this death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Bang. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you care to explain the court what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. She hit a blunt. She just hit that one good time, and that was it. It was over. Okay. Pause for a second while I do this. These games always make me thirsty because I always do voices, so I like these though. I like reading out loud to you guys. It's fun for me. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the right bumper to check the record frequently. You know, let's do that now. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this, okay? Time of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma at 7:31. This was 4 days ago, between 4 and 5. And then a statue of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. And then there are the people that I've seen so far. Cindy is the one that died. Those bangs are atrocious. Dear God. She was a model, evidently, with hair like that. Honey, who's taking care of you? Because you need it. Well, I guess she's dead now. It doesn't matter. The prosecution for the Shrek's last president's generally bad at getting his points across. Okay, so he's like a low-level enemy, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Gotcha. All right.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls for the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Oh, excuse me. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I hope I got the voice right for Phoenix, right? Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? I forgot what his voice was.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it comes from here, that's right. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Check the statue for a secret compartment. Ooh, if I can. I don't know if I can touch it or not. Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyways?
Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned home overseas with one of them the day before she was murdered.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. I want to look at that. Oh,
indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model but didn't have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took all of her money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Do not implicate yourself by saying you thought she was a skank, especially after hearing all that. My client had... I don't think he said objection. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating sheepdog, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Oh, what the hell was that voice? Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Yeah, I believe the accused's motive was clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh, boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you, or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Answer honestly. He should answer honestly. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went. Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr. Butz is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
He saw the defendant.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh dear. Oh my.
Order of the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh, dear God. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, excuse me.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder.
I think the witness is the culprit. Look at that mole on the forehead. All right, so this is the witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran away was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Weren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record.
Now, Mr. Ray.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? That witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Wait, what time is the blackout? Exactly! So we're gonna look at that too. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record and look for the contradictions. Okay. Alright. Alright, so before we start asking this dude questions. Oh, hold on. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Alright. This is what he was talking about. Alright. And he said that this was at 1 o'clock that he saw it. The blackout was from noon to 6 p.m. The victim arrived the day before on the murder, apparently. Let's see. What does present? Uh-oh. Does it? Uh-oh, I think I hit the wrong button. Objection! It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations.
Okay. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay. I think it's a third eye, but who wrings their hands like that if they're not sus? Absolutely. Okay, I did not mean to press that. Okay, I thought there was like an examination button or something like that. Let's clear that off. There we go. All right, so nothing that he says contradicts what's on here so far. So let's just... I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. All right. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. All right. So the electricity was out in the building from noon to 1 or noon to 6 on that day. Might have been too dark to actually see what was going on in there. That's about the only thing I can think to actually be contradictory. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Wait, he said he didn't go inside. That's true. Yeah, he just said that he saw a woman in there dead. But it's got to be something against the evidence. And nothing in the evidence necessarily says anything about that. How could he tell the phone was out of order? Ooh, good point. All right, yeah, so that still goes in with the blackout record. Boom.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Huh? It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Okay, so it's not that. That's unfortunate.
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations.
Damn it. I only have so much energy. Whoops, that didn't go so well. All right. Let's see. Went to a park, public phone. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Unable to go inside. Yeah, unable to go inside. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Aha! That's how I do it. Okay. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting over there. Wait. Oh, are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistake about it. The witness says he's certain. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with the right bumper. If something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence that contradicts the testimony and present it to the court. All right. Okay, going door to door. When I saw a man fleeing an apartment, I thought he must be in a hurry. He left the door half open. Finding it strange, I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Okay. The electricity was out from noon to 6 on the day of, and then he said he remembered it was exactly at 1. The phone wasn't working. Remember the time exactly. All right, he said it was at 1. The power was out. So how could he have seen inside? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the passport has a picture ID? Yeah, but I don't know if I can actually look at the passport. They just say it's there, so there's no examination of the evidence. I just have to... I'm going to present this with this... The fact that it was from noon to 6.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
But it does. Oh, that's no good. Hello, Robin Williams. How you doing? Okay. Then it's not that. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. The power was out. How did you see him dead? How about that? You're welcome for the Evite. You're quite welcome. All right, guys. We're going to try this one last one. I'm not cut out to be a detective. I will tell you that. We're doing my best here. What are my options? Okay. Yeah, he really is. Very hypnotic. Let's see. We're just gonna try this one more time. That's not it either. I only have one more thing. All right, so how about God, this is rough. Mark joined. Hello, Mark. How are you? I'm gonna fail this case, guys. I'm gonna fail so bad. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna get away with murder. Rachel Hill, hello. You know what? I think this is against it. Hold it. Are you sure she was dead? But, well, no, I guess I wasn't, but she wasn't moving all. There was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? Okay, so I don't lose energy. I can cross-examinate. Oh. I see. I see what's happening. All right. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me is all. Like he was mad, yet frightened at the same time. Like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looks suspicious. Action base says that he's black. Proud of you. But yeah, you mean back. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Hold it! I'm gonna cross-examine everything. Half open, you say. Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Hold it! What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. It's only human to want to peek. We climb mountains because they're there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So, you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Already talked to him about that. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Hold it! So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. Hold it! You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police, what next? However, the phone in his apartment wasn't working. Hold it! The phone in their apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone in the entranceway. I reached in and tried to use that call, and that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And it being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer in the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold it! I'm gonna call him out on that. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. All right. But the power was out from noon to 6. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. Furries are fluffy/fluffy. Hello, welcome. How are you? We're presenting this. Objection, Your Honor. That statement contradicts this evidence. What? Whoops, that didn't go that well. This court, so no reason to prolong the trial. The defense has failed to give submission. This court finds Larry Butz guilty. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I failed Larry Butz. I failed him. Dwayne Ron Swanson. Hello, welcome. How are you? All right. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah. Gasp. Yep. Is there no skip option? There's no skip option. Of course there isn't. Dead woman. Damn it. Why me? Fun. Yep. Can't get caught. Not like this. Tommy D-Doo, hello, welcome, how are you? I'll make it look like an accident. Yep, I can't skip this. No. This should give me a skip option if I've already played once. All right. Let's see. We want... I should have saved. Damn it, I should have saved. Oh, can I save in the middle of it? I wonder if I can. We're going to try that next time. Text box, text skip. Alright, full auto skip. We're gonna try this again. Purge, Purdy Pants, hello, welcome. Glad you made it on time. Yeah. Can I look at the court record yet? No, I can't. Yeah, I can. Alright. Alright, so if you're just now joining me, I just failed my friend Larry Butz, which was very unfortunate. But we're gonna he's screaming, he's pretty sure he's gonna die. Hello, Nancat. And we're gonna skip through all this again because I can't perform all these voices again. My throat just will not take it. But we are going to go through the evidence. We're gonna learn this game. If anybody has ever played Phoenix right before, by all means, I will take some tips. Larry. One thing though, yep. He's gonna act guilty anyway. Maybe we need to get ahead of everything. I don't know. Dang, caught me. I saw you there. All right. Prosecution is ready. Okay, the defense is ready. All right, these are going to test me. Larry Butz is the defendant. Thought you were stealthy. Temporarily, come on, it's on just to, yep, there we go. Her name is Cindy. Wait, hold on. Tell me it doesn't change. Oh god, that'd be horrible. Okay, no, it doesn't change. Cindy Stone, here we go. Yep. Now tell me what's the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. And she bled out. The murder weapon was the thinker. It's rather heavy. It's rather heavy. That might be something right there. Ezekiel Pedraza? Hello, welcome. Yo, what's good, my man? Hello, Ezekiel. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. We're playing some Phoenix right here. What was the guy's motive? Well, it would have been that his ex-girlfriend's a cheating skank who goes for sugar daddies. His words, not mine. She's just trying to make that money. I can't be mad at her. All right, check it frequently. The prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butz. Pay attention. You'll get your chance. Let's hope he doesn't do anything fortunate. Okay, this could be bad. All right, here we go. Such a great game. Do you know about it? Because boy, do I not know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Larry Butz, it's not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Okay. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. Didn't all those people die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. It's so good. That's good. Don't let him tell the truth this time. You sure? All right, screw it. Yeah, why not? What's it to you anyway? All right, Mr. Butz. Generally, what you mean by dumped? In fact, she completely abandoned you and seeing other men.
What do you mean one of them? Lies, all lies.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris till the day before the day she died. The passport's got to be a part of it too. If you need any help, let me know. Okay, we may get to that point.
Indeed. Dude, no way.
Alright. We're getting to the point where I'm going to have to make decisions. Older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support their lifestyle.
Dude,
we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Alright, obviously. What's up? This game is... this game's been pretty good so far. So we're either a detective or an attorney. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good, Nikki. How are you, by the way? What do you think of her now? Alright, right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Because that will totally defame him in front of everybody else. Right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Right, Ezekiel? Right? Right, Ezekiel? Imagine if every time they talk to him, they didn't call him Mr. Yeah, I know, right? But it will have. But will it have spontaneous stabbing? Oh, probably not. But there has been a little bit of blood already. Bill Long joined. Hello, Bill Long. How are you? All right, screw it. I'm gonna stop him from answering because that makes sense to me. Evan LA joined. Hello, welcome. How are you? I like the accent marks you put on stabbing. By the way, that was really good. That made it work. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
I was just about to say that too, yeah.
Show, can we continue?
I believe the accused's motive was clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's department on the day of the murder. Well, did you or did you not?
Yeah, well, I did. Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Okay. This is the point where I need to stop him from answering, I think. Because if he just says... that he was there, then okay, if he just says that he was there, that implicates him already. Like other facts need to be put out. Bro's a lost cause. Oh no. Nancat, don't tell me that. I gotta be a good attorney. I'm gonna stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog.
Well, see, it's like this.
I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I've got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove you did go to the apartment that day. Okay, so now we have to take the witness's word instead of just knowing that he was there. All right, well that simplifies matters. Was the witness. Just need to keep his mouth closed. Yeah, don't say anything. Plead the fifth, man. Just before making a gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Rabble. Team in the 90s, hello, welcome, how are you?
Order in the court, Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call as witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowett, you may proceed with your testimony.
Mr. Quick testimony is what the word's supposed to be. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder.
Witness account. Here we go. Here we go. This is where all the money is. Close one, Mr. Michael. Thank you. All right. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him, thinking it was strange. I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember that time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, this part is important. Right. You see, I've been over this like 3 or 4 times before you jumped in. Why is he swaying weirdly? Because he's guilty as hell, Nikki. He's guilty as hell. Turtle milk joined. Ah, I like turtle milk. I'll let that sentence stand where it is. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building, right? Aren't phones supposed to work? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. That much we know as well. Yeah, that's right. Robin, I love you. All right. Pain. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. All right, and then they said it was between noon and 6 that was happening. Now, Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Sorry to run early, gotta go. Bye, Nancat. So the newspaper guy did it? Yeah, there was even a cutscene at the beginning showing him that he did it. You just have to get there. Phoenix Wright doesn't know it, but the audience does. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, so this is Mia telling me what I do. What am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent? Then, or do you think your client really is guilty? How do I prove that he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the evidence, that testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. All right. This is where we get it. Hello, Koalasaurus. Hello, welcome. How are you? All right, hold on. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. All right, we're gonna save. I don't know if it just say. Yeah, it's gotta save where I'm at, right? That would make sense. All right, which person is you? You're technically Phoenix, right? Yeah. Tyler, Epiccolo or Lo Piccolo. Hello, welcome. How are you? All right, so we've saved. Let's bring down the background music. Not bad. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I want to cross-examine that. Hold it! Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. No, don't like that. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. Make sure to pay attention to time. That's what I thought. And I keep bringing up the thing that says it was between 12 to 1, 12 to 6. All right, so what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I'll go ahead and cross-examine that as well. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was half open. I watched it for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Hold it! Hold it!
Okay, Caitlin Chapel, hello, welcome. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see, like only human to want to peek. We climb mountains because they're there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So, you looked into the apartment. What? So, you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Zoe Moon Sullivan, hello, welcome there. I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead, and cross-examining that as well. Are you sure she was dead? But, well, no, I guess she wasn't, but she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Hold it!
So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. That's quibbling on words. I don't have to worry about that. The phone in the apartment wasn't working.
Hold it!
The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that? I could explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working. Correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I'll go ahead and see what was wrong with that. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I didn't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. This dude was selling newspapers and getting no answers at the nearby apartments. How can I exploit that? A pepperoni pizza joint. Hello, welcome. How are you? Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Hold it!
I was just about to mention that, right? Are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistake about it. A witness, that is certain. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with the right bumper if something strikes you as being suspicious. Then, find the evidence and present it to the court. Okay. Alright, so this is the evidence. Oh. How can I... Okay, the time of death was... Time of death was 4 to 5. And they said that it was 1 exactly. That might be our thing. Blunt trauma. That kind of trauma. She hit it once and fell to the floor, BDA. There you go. Okay, so I was trying to use the power outage. Okay. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. I got this. Yep. Oh, yeah. No, I got you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Oh, yeah? She died 3.5 hours later. Just about. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. Oh, excuse me. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime at 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain that 3-hour gap? Oh, that, Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
For his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Subwitch, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
That's a really good question. Great job, White. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Time of discovery. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think he's a newspaper salesman at all. Okay, here we go. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. There's no power on at 1 o'clock, you liar. You liar! Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Frickin' liar. You see, excuse me.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Oh, I've got this one. Oh, I got you. You silly grinning son of a gun. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time, probably coming from the television. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You think so? You think so? Are you sure it was television and not a radio? What? No, that's not... okay. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. Yeah, I know. Oh, but it was 3 hours... Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a taped video program. I think now's the time. I think now's the time for me to pull that out, right? Because it's about the power. He watched the program after her death. Maybe he never went inside except for the phone, right? If he brings that out, then he's really screwed. I think it's time.
Objection!
Hold it right there. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sowit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Haha.
The constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That's
and you seem rather distraught.
Yeah, my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sowit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Hearing the time. Talk your way out of this one, buddy. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Nope. That must have been what I saw. Hey, by the way, if you guys don't normally follow me and you're just here for the game, take a look right up here. Take a look for my April Fool's playlist in my profile. There are 4 videos on there that you can say true or false to, and if you get all of them right, you basically get a raffle in to win a free t-shirt. And we'll pull the raffle either tomorrow or the next day, something like that. Either way.
You saw a clock. That would have to explain it. Yes. The defense may cross-examine intuition.
Gladly. Nikki liked the live. Appreciate that. Also, go to sittinwithyou.com/podcast to check out my podcast. Full episode coming out the 22nd. I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Objection! Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted the statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. White, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. That is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. By the way, if you like the game, there's actually an anime too. Ooh, I kind of do want to do that. Let's see. How would he know if he didn't touch anything? Got the number 2 gifter badge. Thank you so much. I don't know what you gifted because I can't see my screen right now, but thank you so much. Hey, Matt John, how you doing?
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he... We don't know he knew the victim. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, I'll prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I'll prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh my God! Oh,
Order in the court.
I like it when I get my PFP turns into your face. What? That's cool. How the heck does that happen? That's not my face. I'm not a squirrel. Yeah, prove I went in there.
Order in the court. Drinking, please continue, Mr. White.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, the clock. I heard. I saw. Oh, ripped his own hair off. Yes. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death! It is Ace Attorney. Hello, welcome.
Order in the court, you say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There wasn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor.
You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Did you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock? Yeah, because if you check the batteries, think it through badly. Yeah, I gotta think it through badly. Try sounding the clock. I think we should try sounding the clock. That makes the most sense, right? I mean, I feel like I'm on a high at this point. I might as well. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna save. Here we go. Ask the neighbors? No, I think. Wait. What? What BDA? What do you think? Like, do you do what you think? Like, for sure. Okay, you're the #1 gifter badge, dude. By the way, holy crap! Hold on, what's going on with my gifts? Oh, you guys are giving me some stuff. You got me a heart. Threw me 26 roses. Thank you so much. All right, let's go back to this. Yes. Okay, here we go. The newspaper man. Wait, did he say he went infinity screen? Yeah. Sound the clock. Okay. No, you see, asking the people there won't help with the clock. So here we go. Here we go. Try sounding the clock. It could be. It could be. We've saved, though. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's sound the clock here. Now, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly sounds a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So we've heard the clock. What is your conclusion, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Oh! Sorry, didn't mean to scream into the mic. Oh! 3 hours off. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard at the time of the actual time of death. Hello, Sky Daddy Jesus. How are you? So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
That's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you've lacked the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot allow you to indict the witness. Unfortunately, this is the cross-examination.
I come all the way to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Okay. All right. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mia coming in for the clutch. This game's insane. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. No one can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Time is very important in this game. Said you had... So if said 2, you'd have nothing. What's a Larry? That would be Larry Butz. That's the guy who this whole murder's being pinned on right now. Think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow? All right. This is big brain time now. This is big brain time. We're only going to have time for one case tonight. I can see that right now. But, all right, so this is big brain time. Maybe because she was in Paris the day before. That might be it. Was she old? No, she wasn't old. She was a young model. Let's see. OMG, the blackout. Well, the blackout doesn't just... It's a battery-powered clock. That wouldn't do it. That wouldn't do it. Ezekiel, I'm trusting you, Ezekiel. Dude, you're so smart. You're so smart. I don't know, man. Brain power. All right. Yes, I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have some evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. White. Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already 3 hours slow on the day of the murder. I don't know what's going on with his voice right now. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see. I'll pull this one off.
You'll see this evidence that proves why the clock was running so slow.
It is the passport. It is the passport. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. You're making this judge sound like he's in the middle of a heart attack. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. All right. Everything's riding on this. Hold on. Oh, I have to. I have to present this. I can't save it before. All right. Here we go. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. when it's 4 p.m. here. It's 1 a.m. the next day there. That clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? That wasn't your best line, but... Wow. I just had a seizure and died in front of everyone. Holy crap.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Yeah, very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I
have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, it's only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz,
not guilty. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong emoji. We cooked. We made a whole damn meal out of this.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Yes. It turns out Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her apartment, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd. We're back in the court. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been on a trial end where I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Oh, my life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Ah, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy, Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz. Innocent. We're all adults here, right?
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she just playing me for a fool.
Let's see. Please tell me the live won't end here. It's gonna end after this because I gotta go. I gotta eat. I try not to stay live too much longer than an hour. I didn't know how long this was gonna take me. Yeah, it has me hooked too. I can't believe I've never played this game. Let's see. Bro he might have Riz. You're correct.
Doesn't that just make you like want to cry?
Larry. Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
Oh God. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you ain't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The fact that the statue, the fact that she kept the statue. Absolutely. Whining about the murdered woman leaving him? Yes, absolutely. Excuse me, madam. Hello, Brandon. How are you?
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Well,
make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too, we never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I believe our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you said the part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks.
So him and the chief, huh?
Looks like the attorney has riz. Okay. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave to Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be in the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Ha ha! Yeah, buddy!